Well, welcome back, you beautiful spuds. Last time we left off, we had Jesse and Edgar, along with an injured daddy, William Rentier, and a pissed-off assistant security, James Harrow, who, by the way, will do anything for a cup of coffee. They have fled the now burnt and destroyed Institute, and they are making their way to the last outpost of their organization of vampire hunters. This new outpost is located in a small town called Calico, hidden behind a vault in the basement of a saloon. A new character, Dr. Blackwell, tends to William's wounds, and now with him out of commission, Jesse is the new leader for the time being. It looks like they now have to go on an offensive approach and take on the vampires, especially that small little evil girl and her monster army. They have decided to follow a trail that has led them to the Devil's Pass and mission or chapter or whatever you want to call it, number 5. A lawless land dominated by outlaws and even something more insidious. I'm guessing that's going to be our end boss for mission number 5. All right, strap in, jump in with me on this potato stream. Let's get to it.
To the north, there's a canyon surrounding the main trail, and the unimaginative locals call it the Devil's Pass. And reports mention possibly unknown vampiric specimens. We chalked it down to hearsay, but now we sent our top sanguisuge expert to investigate.
Oh, a sanguisu, the sanguisu expert, sanguisoon. I did my best.
I hope by expert you mean a field agent and not another bookworm.
Scott Bloom co-wrote the Institute's sanguisuge bestiary.
We need soldiers, not pencil pushers. I can't run around looking for a missing egghead hoping that maybe he brings something to the table. When did he last report?
5 days ago.
Now let's just hope he's lost in research.
Hey, before we go too far down this potato stream, could I ask you all, please, you wonderful, beautiful spuds, could you give me a comment? Tell me how I'm doing.
Mangled, mutilated, and ripped apart. Bloom, what did you walk into?
I usually wait for the end of my videos, but I decided let's just do it and get it out of the way right now. If you wouldn't mind, give me a like. You don't have to do it right now, but don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it. Also, I'd love to be a subscription up on your wall. Subscribe to me. If it doesn't hurt you, please help me. So, help me if you want to. Also, if you hate it, give me a dislike. Well, it's looking like the last chapter was shorter, and now they're going to put a whole bunch more just combat. There's really not a lot of story happening right now. I don't really have anything to say, so let's just keep going until I can say anything about what's happened.
Get in place, assholes! Wait for my signal. Ready.
And you open the door and you step inside. We're inside our hearts. Now imagine your pain as a white ball of healing light. That's right. Your pain, the pain itself, is a white ball of healing light. I don't think so. This is your life. Good to the last drop. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. This isn't a seminar. This isn't a weekend retreat. Where you are now, you can't even imagine what the bottom will be like. Only after disaster can we be resurrected. It's only after you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. Nothing is static. Everything is evolving. Everything is falling apart. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. And it's ending 1 minute at a time. You are not a beautiful and unique snowflake. You are the same decaying organic matter as everything else. We are all part of the same compost heap. We are the all singing, all dancing crap of the world. You are not your bank account. You are not the clothes you wear. You are not the contents of your wallet. You are not your bowel cancer. You are not your grande latte. You are not the car you drive. You are not your fucking khakis. You have to give up. You have to give up. You have to realize that someday you will die. Until you know that, you are useless. I say, let me never be complete. I say, may I never be content. I say, deliver me from Swedish furniture. I say, deliver me from clever art. I say, deliver me from clear skin and perfect teeth. I say, you have to give up. I say, evolve, and let the chips fall where they may. This is your life, this is your life, this is your life, this is your life. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life, this is your life, this is your life, this is your life. And it's ending 1 minute at a time.
Well, let's see. I guess I'm going to talk for a little bit. It looks like a lot of this mission is going to just be run to here, fight some people. Run to here, fight some people. They haven't even really done a lot of dialogue. I have to chalk this one up to a filler episode. So if I still got anyone floating with me down this potato stream, thank you so much. I'm going to just kind of go a little off script. I got my coffee here. My thoughts are a little over the place. I definitely feel it's just a little mediocre. It's done nothing to make me mad this episode. I have not been pissed off. gameplay is solid. It's a little redundant, just running around. At the end of the day, isn't that basically what all games make you do, almost? This isn't even an actual open world, so I guess it's a scale back. It makes you run around, but it also says, yeah, you don't have choices, so you need to get from A to B, but we don't even have a C direction, so just walk to B, and then you just keep going. They threw in new familiars that are basically like giant wolfmen. Fighting them, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm that great. I keep taking breaks in between each session, and I've also been playing Elden Ring in between. So just for anyone watching me, my skill level is not increasing because one of the weirdest things is in this game, well, I guess it's not weird. Every game has a different button, but the A button is dodge and the B button is heal, which is really messing up my Elden Ring brain because I don't know how many times I push the heal button and you only get one of them before it has a cooldown. When I'm trying to dodge, to me, A just does not internalize that I need to dodge. So this is almost, I need to kind of stop playing Elden Ring until I finish this game, because in between each of these missions, I'm actually forgetting my skill set, so I need to do better, especially since I'm trying to, show this game. I'm also still having a little bit of an issue on recording. I don't know if it's just my Xbox or my hard drive, but I'm still only able to record in 720 for now, and I'm looking into figuring out how to fix this. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I guess I can always just try to re-look into getting a capture card and using it with my laptop. I just got my laptop cleaned out, new thermal paste on it, so it's actually running a lot smoother than it has in a long time. Though, the last time I tried a capture card, I bought the cheapest. It didn't even work. So, luckily I got my money back, but I'm still just recording through the Xbox, which has its limitations. I do want to just briefly say I appreciate you watching, and I hope you're doing good. I hope these videos that you're watching are bringing you at least some kind of joy or entertainment. Just you taking just a moment to stop in, visit with me, hear what I'm doing. Especially if you get in the comments, I'll try to converse with you as best I can. I just hope you're having a wonderful day, and I want it to stay that way. I guess we can see how this goes, but hopefully the end boss for this chapter chapter makes up for the mediocre dredge going through this. Like I said, it's not bad. It's a little blah. It's a little cut and paste, walk, fight, walk, fight. At this point, I really think I'm going to probably stop bitching about that, because realistically, if you're even with me at this point, you should know that this is what this game is going to be. And we got several more chapters, so might as well, if you're going to continue with me, we're just going to have to buckle in on the walk, fight, repeat.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse. There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
Come on, are you kidding me? Is this guy regenerating every time those bats come at him? How do I stop this? I literally am just going in circles.
The wise men will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll cast their golden crowns when the man comes around. Whoever is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down when the man comes around. Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. In measured 100-weight and penny pound when the man comes around. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him.
Incidentally, it appears that this is not the big baddie. or Batty. I guess because this is a gripe. Apparently, they've reused this boss. This was the original boss, the daddy to the OG scary girl, who we shot off and took his head and put it on a coffee table in my dad's study, and then she stole it back. I guess because this is the same enemy we fought before. This isn't the end of the mission. I guess technically we also need to find that guy whose name I don't remember. There's also that little ominous part saying that there was something insidious. So maybe there's a new monster and that's going to be the big baddie we have to find. I don't know. If you're all still with me floating, let's just keep going. Hopefully we're getting to the end of this and I can give my review. But we're not there, so hang tight.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a good time. And the world turning inside out, yeah. Floating around in ecstasy, so stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. 'Cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Supersonic man out of you. Stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
Splendiferous.
Care to explain what happened here, Bloom?
Well, I was sent here to investigate reports of a novel breed of sanguisuge. When I arrived, I encountered a group of familiars, apparently sent here by their masters.
That was a familiar? How come a human turned into that thing so quickly?
Excellent question, sir. My thesis is that their transformation is linked to the blood from these creatures somehow. The how is what I'm stuck on.
We better take one of those things back with us to the lab. Still beats me what those familiars were doing here.
Well, from what I could gather, they were sent on a transport detail, securing a convoy of carts filled with some curious, wriggly little creatures they brought from McCallum's sawmill.
We need to check that place out.
So we find the guy. He's under a pile of dead bodies. He asks him, how did you get here? And he gives us an answer. And then, like, the story just keeps going about what we need to do, but it never tells you. How did he get into this? How? I want to know. You, like, politicianed your way out of not answering us, but I want to know. Oh, I knew it. See? A hub. I can't say for every chapter, but it looks like for this chapter, again, we're going to have it ending where you go back to the main base where you can redo your stats if you don't like them.
Where are you off to in such a hurry? Bar run out of whiskey?
Jess, when we dragged your dad in here, there was an awful lot of blood on him.
He'll be fine. Bastard's too damn stubborn to die.
I've seen my share of battle wounds. The ones William got, no way even half of that came out of him alone. Somewhere between the falling airships and hopping boo-hags, I don't know. Could be that collateral damage wasn't the Tick's only objective. Could be
They infected him? No. No fucking way.
Just hold your horses and just think about it. The Institute is infiltrated, and they let both you and William walk away? Jess, when a Tick turns a familiar, they form a sort of bond. The sire can see into the servant's mind. Now, they make that link with, say, the man who developed that weapon you're carrying.
Edgar, our orders are clear when folks get infected. Infected means dead. Those are his own words.
Breathe. I've got an idea. Remember that crap I brought from Lake Morapass? That plant that was supposed to be a base for a cure one day.
I'm not gonna gamble my father's life on some swamp nerd's magic potion.
It's not like we got a handful of aces here, Jess. Dabano and his lunatic spawn had taken the fight to us. And I sure as hell don't want to go to war without our general. Do you?
All right. The plant might be back in the manor's ruins. I'll go check if there's anything left of the lab, and you...
I go. You need to take care of the gauntlet.
I don't give a flying fuck about the gauntlet. I'm not sitting on my ass while my father grows a new set of teeth.
And no one asks you to. But if I fail, you and that gauntlet will be the only thing between us and a war we can't win. I got this, okay? Just keep an eye on that nosy lady doctor. And stay close to William, just in case I don't make it back in time.
Well, it's about time something interesting starts happening. And of course, it's right at the end of this mission chapter. So there's a chance William, Jesse's daddy, might be turning into a vampire or a familiar. That would be interesting. I'm not sure how much more is left to this, but I will say I think it's almost over. So I just want to share my final thoughts and kind of get them out of the way now. I'm just going to say combat was blah. This mission, this chapter seemed very bland. Nothing made me mad, but I just felt that it was just a slog. Go here, go there, fight. Go here, go there, fight. Even the last enemy that basically was a vampire mole, I didn't really feel that was that great. I'm very on the ropes of this game impressing me from this point on, but I'm still hopeful. I think that's where I'm standing. There is so lackluster in this chapter that I have nothing to talk about. I have no pros, I have no cons. It just was what it was. I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know how you feel, if you even floated this far with me down this potato stream. Let's go ahead and finish this.
Glad you brought Bloom back in one piece. They're waiting for you in her lab.
That's what worries me. It's not something you can orchestrate overnight.
We've been fighting each other for centuries. Like every other creature, they change over time to get an upper hand against us. Until recently, the Sanguisuge reproduced by turning their familiars. A slow, but effective process.
But now there's this new breed. Popping up like rabbits.
They're fierce and resourceful, but still not anything we can class as an evolutionary step up the ladder. If anything, they're a step backwards. Mindless and bloodthirsty.
They're cannon fodder. This is Debano's idea of an army. Humans turn to minions or whatever foul-blood beasts they'll end up being.
Foul blood! Precisely, sir. Splendiferously observed. Well, I guess to know for sure we have to investigate McCallum's sawmill?
McCallum's won't be an easy nut to crack. Without a working gauntlet, we can't penetrate its glamours.
Guess it's high time to check up on our resident genius.
God, why do I have to be such a pig? Paper everywhere. I can't find shit in here. Oh, hi! Holy moly, where are my notes? As we all know, Faraday's mutual induction phenomenon.
Virgil, take it easy with the jargon, please. You're talking to a field agent.
Diamagnetism, polyphase system. You sure you don't want to hear my radiography joke about... never mind. Here it is. Long story short, I reverse engineered the disruptor mechanism and identified the problem. Its energy consumption is off the charts.
Best engineer in the Institute, huh?
Well, before you jump down his throat, perhaps we can give Virgil a chance to explain himself.
Miniaturization has its limits. If you want a working disruptor like this, you have to accept the fact that it won't be, well, portable.
Like Amelia so kindly pointed out, I'm a field agent, as in I go out in the field. If the gauntlet's not portable, it's useless. I don't mean to put your ass over the fire, but...
Apparently you do.
But, if we don't get it running, we're all done for. Can you make it work?
Well, maybe if I could somehow get my hands on some spare coils from the original disruptor...
Done. Where can I find them?
I think, ultimately, I'm going to give Chapter 5 a score of 2 piles of dead bodies with a Sanguisan expert hid underneath. Well, you beautiful spuds, you made it to the end of my potato stream. With that said, I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to have the next part out as soon as I can. And, of course, as always, I want you all to have a great day. Now, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.